Hey y'all, welcome back to Members Review. Today I brought the Marvel Legends 12-inch Icons series. This is the Human Torch from Fantastic Four, and this is made by Hasbro, not Toy Biz, surprisingly. I know, from what I know, it's been a while since I have been collecting Marvel Legends Toy Biz kind of things from years ago, and I'm pretty sure that Toy Biz was the first one to introduce the Marvel Legends Icons series before Hasbro, because afterwards they got the license over to the Hasbro from Toy Biz. So here it is. So not from Toy Biz, it's from Hasbro Icons series figure. One thing I want to say before anything, before diving into the review, just want to say the overall quality is much worse compared to the Toy Biz Icons figures. I have the Toy Biz Icons 12-inch Venom with me, which is bigger than this guy. Because Venom is much more bulky compared to this Human Torch here. But the overall plastic quality, paint quality, and things, Toy Biz nailed it. Venom is now deep inside my shelf, all the way inside my shelf, and there are a lot of things happening in front of that figure as well with the other NECA figures and stuff. So can't really take it out, honestly. There's way too much stuff in this shelf. But here it is. So yeah, let's dive into the detail first, as we always do. This is Human Torch. It says head. The head is not bad. The painting's really simple. Those average human skin-like detail and things. The eyes are glowing in red and orange with those flamey colors. Same with the hair. Those yellow painting with the reds everywhere. That's pretty cool. A bit of a darker toned hair at the front section at the forehead over here. The eyebrow as well. They're the same color. The lips nicely colored. I'll give that a point, and that's pretty cool thing. Really, bro, look at the jawline. It's really clear, sharp as hell, and feels like the neck is way too long for me. It is way too long. Yeah, it actually is way too long. And there are already some paint mistakes over here. I got this guy new in box, by the way. I unboxed it. This guy was in the box for 21 years. New condition. Box was all fine and things, but this guy was covered in dust. Everything I had to clean it. It was insanely dirty. So, I don't know. I don't like it too much, honestly. But it is what it is. The flame details are quite nice. Crystal clear, translucent, gummy, rubbery plastic for the flame effects. And it's pretty cool. It's bendable, as you can see. Pretty cool. Number 4, Fantastic Four. Symbol over here. Very simple. Nothing crazy when it comes to painting on this thing. It's very simplistic. I mean, it's Fantastic Four suit. The wrinkles, the details are not that bad. The joints, not pinless, because you can see it exposed. Old, classic Marvel Legends joints. Nowadays they make it pinless, but this is the old one. The wrist, yes, there's already a paint chipping. Over here, as you can see. Yep, you can see that. But really like how they brought the light blue or sky blue color. It's translucent, a bit of wash all over the white color on the suit. That's pretty cool. Another gummy, rubbery plastic piece flame thing over here. You can see the peg hole inside under the translucent plastic piece here. The ab is really nicely done. Simplistic. I feel like the waist is a bit on the long side. The proportion on this thing is not that great, to be honest, in my opinion. But nice muscle definition at the back, the stitch at the back or something. Wrinkle near to the butt area. Yeah. Under the thigh over here, that's pretty cool as well. Wrinkles, not too much crazy, right? Another exposed peg hole you can see through the plastic, translucent plastic piece over here. The shoe, very thick. Another paint chipping at the peg over here. Really nicely done wrinkle for the boots over here. It's generally not that bad, honest, when it comes to the detail, but I don't know. There's something that I really do not like when it comes to the proportion. And we're gonna have to go through the articulation because this is an action figure. So, gotta be careful because this is my figure. I don't usually articulate that much. A lot goes downwards, upwards, that much, side to side, swivel. It's a ball joint. Ab crunch to the back, to the forward, really not that much. Of course, there's a waist swivel, 360. Arm goes up and down, 360 for sure. It goes up quite a lot. There's a bicep swivel, classic double jointed elbow, just like Marvel Legends nowadays. Same for the wrist, goes up and down, just really stiff. And there's a swivel. Now, the problem with the leg joints, these old Icon series, yes, it does go sideways, that much, not that much inwards, doesn't move forward and backward. You have to tilt this guy and make this pec section over here to face forward to make this leg move forward. Though you do it, there's only a tiny bit of gap for you to articulate on this figure. Really unfortunate. Of course, there's a double jointed knees. There's a up and down hinge, side to side swivel. No pip for the ankles, so the articulation is a bit poor for these Icon series. Well, overall, I don't think this figure is that bad. I mean, for it being released in 2004, it's been 21 years. Not bad. But there's this something that kind of bothers me when it comes to the overall proportion and things. The paint job could have been much better. Because, I mean, Toy Biz did a great job when it comes to Icon series painting. Hasbro, not really, in my opinion. It definitely could have been better. There's a bunch of paint chipping for the wrist area and things. Maybe it's just my figure, who knows. But, I don't know. If I have to give it a rate out of 10, I would give it a 6. Well, to be very specific, I'm going to give it a 6.2. I like to be specific when it comes to numbers and rating stuff. But, yeah, I mean, if you're the type of person to just go and display your figure, not, articulating it too much and go play with them like myself, because I don't like to play with my figures. It's for display purpose only, at least for me. I would recommend it. If not, if you are trying to get this guy to articulate and do stop motion and things, no, I don't even try because of the poor articulation with the leg area. But that was just my opinion. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll come back with another review.
In blind verse we trust, joy with every bust, action figures in a row, bringing smiles as they glow. Superheroes on the shelf, each one made with love, unboxing magic every week, happiness we always seek. Living in a toy land, Blend seeks our